Ken Roxon said that he wants to like make a transition over to downhill, or maybe at a certain point in the next couple of years. So did you hear that or
That's
not?
great. No, I never heard that. That's crazy though. Like, dude, even those little hills we went down, well, big to me, little to you probably, was just insane. Like, honestly, dude, I look at some of the stuff you do, like going down these like rock gardens and stuff like that, going like, I don't even know, 30 mile an hour or something like that. It's ridiculous. Like, how do you think that's fun? That looks so terrifying.
Well, yeah, I guess we could ask the same question about like being in the gate with like 40 dudes about to go like
Yeah, I
full
guess.
throttle and only one guy's gonna get there first.
That is true. I guess just when you grow up doing stuff, it just becomes natural.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like everything that you're not used to is for someone else. It's pretty crazy. Like if I look at like a big wave surfer or something, I'm like, dude, these guys are nuts. Like, or whatever skiers that are or snowboarders that are doing crazy stuff. Like, and they look at what we do, or they look at what you do, and they're like, what the hell? So I think it's just like, or what about like American football or something? Like I can't like running at a freaking linebacker. Like, like I would not want to be doing that. So yeah, I guess it's kind of like trained into you.
It's like this, like a lot of people like think racing motocross seems easier than racing supercross, but I always grew up kind of doing the indoor stuff, and that feels safer to me because you're not going fourth gear wide open. You're not going 80, 70 mile an hour, whatever. But more people think kind of the jumps and the whoops and all that stuff are sketchy, but I feel like safer on that stuff than going like third, fourth wide open on a 450. It's just so different how
Yeah.
people, kind of grow up.
To be honest, I mean, just from the outside, like from what I've done, like obviously Supercross is maybe a little bit more relatable to like BMX as opposed to like outdoors, which is just like I don't know, like it's weird because like you see so many guys get injured in Supercross, but I, I think if someone like put a gun to my head and was like, you need to do one or the other, maybe I'd pick Supercross. Obviously, like you need to get into it because it's a whole new skill in itself to learn. But it seems more fun, like because it's kind of like the tracks are more prepped. Like obviously they get pretty gnarly on race day, but like a Supercross track seems it's not like you're on the rev limiter the whole time unless you're Tomac maybe.
But yeah, I agree, dude. I think the BMX thing definitely helps with the Supercross with just like little stuff, just like I don't know, like just like manualing a tabletop, like if say you need to, or just I don't know, just a bunch of like little techie stuff. I do notice like the BMX background does help a lot. There's a few other guys that used to ride BMX a lot too. Like I actually just went golfing with Jeremy McGrath uh like 2 weeks ago now, and we were talking about that a lot. He used to race BMX, and he's blames says a lot of his success came from that.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, obviously Jeremy was a little bit before my time, but I do remember in interviews and stuff he said he had a BMX background, which helped him a lot, like to flow and keep that speed. And honestly, I think that's for whether it's for mountain biking or for moto, I think it's a huge help, especially when you're a young kid. That's where you kind of learn the basics of like how to flow and how to be smooth, because like BMXs don't have suspension, so like you can't be coming up short. Like it's not going to be fun.
Shit hurts. I feel like riding BMX, I felt like was harder on my body than riding moto. Obviously, unless you had like a big crash or something. But yeah, the no suspension thing. I mean, you hit like a big like box jump or something. You case that thing a little bit, like you feel it.
Yeah, and it's insane when you watch like street BMX or whatever, and these guys are like doing massive threes or whatever down like two stair sets and to flat, like no suspension. And just like that cannot be good for you.
No, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, those guys are nuts.
I think that to me the BMXs are even gnarlier than the skateboarders, because like skateboarding, it's much easier to bail out of something, and you don't have like a bike between your legs. But like when you're watching the BMX dudes, I'm just like, when it goes wrong, like, and most of the time they don't wear helmets either, which is just like, I don't know, to me dumb, but yeah, I guess it's like not cool to wear a helmet. But it's funny when you're young, then it's always like, yeah, like want to be like cool and like don't want to wear protection or whatever, and then you have a few big crashes and you're like, okay, maybe I'll wear some protection.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt to have it on. That's for damn sure.
But yeah, I just thought that was super interesting when I heard the Gypsy Tales interview with about Ken, and then he was like, yeah, maybe I'll come to downhill, and I was like, that'll be. I'd love to see that, to be honest. Like, I mean,
it's a bold move.
I don't know how you do. Like, I haven't seen him on a mountain bike really. I know that he does ride, but still, that would be pretty sick. Like, if someone did that. If you guys enjoyed this clip, please like and subscribe. And to see the full episode, click the video right up here. Do it.
That was iconic.